Hello, it's Miss Julie from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts. And I'm here today. It's the first day of December. So we got to get going with our Christmas activities. So I have a special book to share with you today, and I hope you enjoy. All right. Look at the cover. This is a nice book. It says, "What does Mrs. Claus do?" Oh, that is a great question. We always hear about Santa. What does Mrs. Claus do? Let's find out what they tell us. All right. Ooh, look at the nice picture. Everyone knows that Christmas Eve night, Santa takes off on his magical flight. Well, what about Mrs. Claus? Not in the sleigh. What does she do when her Santa's away? That's a good question. Ooh, look at her. Maybe she stays home, cleaning the mess, reading a story, and playing some chess. Filling the stockings and knitting some socks. Maybe she sits by the fire and rocks. Look at those reindeer sitting there. They're like dogs. They're listening to the story. Ooh, look at this picture. Or maybe that's not what she does, not at all. Perhaps Mrs. Claus hosts the Jingle Bell Ball. The neighbors all come for the black tie affair. Off-duty reindeer and elves are all there. Ooh, look at Mrs. Claus. She has a fancy dress on. She welcomes her guests. I'm glad you're all here. Tonight we are honoring a veteran deer. Important penguins skate by with their trays, ice sculptures, milk fountains, and cookie buffets. Wow, that's a lot of fun. The Nutcracker band begins the rap-a-tap-tapping. They toss around tinsel and ribbon and wrapping. But just wait a minute. Of course she has fun, but Christmas is work and there's more to be done. Perhaps Mrs. Claus runs and advises the whole operation of the Claus Enterprises. She meets with the elves and gives their projects for upcoming toys and new safety inspections. She processes all the consumer requests. Perfect, now show me the factory tests. Ooh, does that look like Santa's workshop? A lot of toys to be built there. She develops new products with her elf engineers, broccoli candy canes, self-cleaning deers, supersized stockings and buccaneer bears, paddleball rockets and rabbity chairs. After all, Santa's job gives him so much to do. It's best to leave the details to, well, you know who. Or maybe when Santa is just out on the range, she steals away for a very quiet change. On supercharged reindeer with elves all in back, Mrs. Santa Claus shadows him, watching his back. Ooh, do you think she has her own sleigh? Oh, look at her. That would be sneaky. She catches the toys that fall to the sleigh. She keeps all the dogs and children away, extinguishes fires and switches the tags, crumbles the cookies and straightens the swags. Oh, all the mess or the things that happen, she's the one that stops it. When Santa comes home and hangs up his pack, Mrs. Claus has just secretly beaten him back. Are you thinking, she can't do all of that in one night? There's not enough time. Perhaps you are right. But then if the stories of Santa are true, why wouldn't Mrs. Claus do it all too? While riders and sushi chef Snowmobile Chopper, hellish been jumping mountaintop hopper. Oh, the movie director, the gingerbread architect, snowman inspector. Look at all those jobs. Minister, quarterback, pediatrician, comic book artist, and master magician, toy archaeologist, mystery novelist, meet the photographer, and polar geographer. Oh, wow, look at all those things. She pilots a jetpack or a hot air balloon, works planting Christmas tree farms in the moon. What in the world does Mrs. Claus do? There's one thing for sure that we all know to be true. Whatever she does, when you see her Santa's way, she's happy to see him and return in his sleigh. She tells him, I love you and all that you do, and I love that I get to spend Christmas with you. Oh, what a nice story. See, we found out that Mrs. Claus has a lot of important jobs, just like Santa does too. Yes. All right. Well, if you enjoyed this story, you want to add it to your collection, you can click the link below and then tell me what your favorite part is of the story. All right, friends. I'll see you next time for another Christmas craft or a story with Miss Julie's virtual preschool and crafts.